Hi everyone, this is Spring, the fiber enthusiast, and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to do a knit pattern. This particular stitch is called the Seersucker stitch, and I will put that on the screen so that way you can see it. It's also in the title to this video. But as you can see, it's got this diamond effect to it. Now, with that being said, it also has a squishiness to it. And here is the reverse side. Looks like a bunch of little purl stitches there. But the way this is worked up, it is an 8-row repeat. And I've done a couple of couple repeats of those 8 rows. And I've just simply got garter stitch a couple rows on either end, just so that way you can see it. Okay, so the multiples for this stitch in the flat is 4 plus 1. So in this case, I have a total of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 plus 1 stitches. So if you want to go ahead and cast on in multiples of 4 plus 1 and work up 8 rows with me, I would love to see your swatch. Or if you have a project and you're just like, I want to add something to it, something with a little texture, a little design, let's go and poke around and find something. Well, you can do that. Just make sure you're in multiples of 4 plus 1. Working in the flat. All right, so I'm going to change the camera angle and we're going to get started on working up the 8-row repeat. It will also be noted down in the description box. Okay, for row 1, you are on the right side of your work. And as I said, I did just 2 rows of knitting. So row 1 is the right side, and our repeat is knit 2, purl 1, knit 1, and the last stitch will be a knit. So let's start our repeat of knit 2, 1, and 2, purl 1, and knit 1. So again, knit 2, 1, 2, purl 1, knit 1. And you're going to repeat to the end of the row. Okay, and when you've come to the end of the row, you will find that you have 1 stitch remaining. That is knit 1. Now we're going to turn our work over and we're going to work row 2, the wrong side. Okay, so let's begin row 2. Row 2 is the wrong side row, and we're going to begin with a purl 1, and then we begin our repeat, which is purl 1, knit 1, purl 2. So we begin with purling that very first stitch, and then we move on to our repeat. Purl 1, knit 1, and purl 2. And that is your repeat to the end of this row. So we'll do it again. Purl 1, knit 1, and purl 2. Go ahead and continue to the end of the row, and I will meet up with you at the end. Okay, so let's begin row 3. Row 3 is another right side row, and we begin with the repeat, and when we get to the end, we will have 1 stitch remaining, and that will be a knit stitch. So it is a very easy repeat for row 3. You're simply going to knit 1, purl 1, all the way to the end. Knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1. Go ahead and continue with row 3, knit 1, purl 1, till your very last stitch. The very last stitch is a knit stitch. Okay, let's begin row 4. Row 4 is a wrong side row. We're going to purl the first stitch, and then we will continue on with our repeat. Our repeat is knit 1, purl 1. So you should be working the same as you see. So if you are knitting a stitch, it should look like a knitted stitch. If you are purling a stitch, it should look like a purl stitch with that purl bump there. So it's just knit 1, purl 1 all the way to the end. Go ahead and continue to the end of row 4. I will meet up with you for row 5. Okay, let's begin row 5. Row 5 is a right side row. We begin with our repeat, and we will have one remaining stitch, and that stitch will be a purl 1. So we begin this row with purl 1, and then knit 3. 1, 2, 3, and that is your repeat. Purl 1 and knit 3. 1, 2, and 3. And you will continue that to the end of the row where you have one stitch remaining, and you will purl that stitch. I will meet back up with you for row 6. Okay, let's begin with row 6. Row 6 is a wrong side row. We're going to knit 1 and then begin our repeat, which is purl 3, knit 1. So again, we're going to begin with our very first stitch is a knit 1, and then we begin our repeat. Purl 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then knit 1. We'll do that again. You're going to purl 1, 2, and 3, knit 1, and that is your repeat. Continue that repeat to the end of the row. Okay, let's begin row 7. Row 7 is a right side row. We're going to start off with our repeat, which is knit 1, purl 1, and you will finish the row with your final and last stitch being a knit 1. So let's go ahead and start our repeat. Knit 1 and purl 1. Knit 1, purl 1. Knit 1, purl 1. Knit 1, purl 1. We're going to work all the way to the end because this is quick. Knit 1, purl 1. Knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, and the last stitch is knit 1. We're going to go ahead and turn our work over and begin row 8. Row 8 is your last row, and it is a wrong side row. We begin purling that first stitch, and then we go into our repeat, which is knit 1, purl 1. So we purl that very first stitch. And then as you will notice on this row, just like we have been through previously, you're knitting the knits and purling the purls. So it's knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1. So you're just working what you see. If it's a knit stitch, you're going to knit it and purl the next one. Knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, and purl that last stitch. And that is your 8 rows of the Seersucker knitting patterns, the knitting stitch pattern. I hope that you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you've ever done this stitch, what did you use it for? I have a lot of thoughts as to like different things you could use this for. Lots of fun. I like the squishiness of it. It is not reversible. That is the back side once again. It is not a reversible pattern, but it is very super squishy. If you've used it for something, please let me know down in the comments section. Be blessed, be a blessing, and until next time, bye for now.